All right, last one. This one's a little bit of a doozy. Sometimes we go to graph an equation and it looks totally normal and I think, oh, I'm going to start at 3. My rise over run is 4 over 1 and I go to start graphing and there's no space. What am I going to do? Okay, so let's take a look. First of all, I want to have a picture in my mind of what this line should look like. So let's say my graph was bigger. My line would look like something like this, right? So I want you to just keep that in mind because if you end up with something really different from that, you know it's wrong. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. This is my rise over run. That's my slope. That's my rise over run. Problem is I don't have space to rise and run like that. But here's the thing. See how this is 4 divided by 1. That just equals 4. That equals positive 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this into something that also equals positive 4. And here's what I know. Positive divided by positive is positive. A negative divided by a negative also equals a positive. So this is positive 4, 4 divided by 1. This is also positive 4, negative 4 divided by negative 1. So I'm just going to use this as my rise and run. So now my rise is negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and my run is negative 1. So which way should I go? I've been running to the right, but in this case, my run is negative 1. I'm going to run to the left. And what I want you to see is that, look, when I graph my line, it's going to be exactly what I wanted it to be, exactly what I was expecting based on this point that I had made and this vision of this line that I already had. Okay, so notice what I did. I was going to go up 4 and right 1, and I did exactly the opposite. I went down 4 and left 1. Okay, instead of up, I went down. Instead of right, I went left. I did both things backwards. Let's look at another one. I'm going to start here at negative 5. And then what I want to do is I add that negative to the top. I want to go down 3, right 2. Don't have space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse both. Instead of going down 3, right 2, I'm going to go up 3, left 2. And notice, you can think of it like visually. I'm going to go backwards. Instead of down, I'm going up. Instead of right, I'm going left, right? I can think of it like that. And here's my line. Okay, sorry, that is not correct. I'm going to go up 3, left 2. So I can think of it like that. And notice that's the same line that I would get if I kind of visualized it this way. Okay. I can also think of it numerically. This is a negative divided by a positive. That's a negative number. If you put this in your fraction, you would get, in your calculator, you'd get negative 1.5. Okay, this is also a positive divided by a negative, right? It's also going to end up in the calculator as the same. So if you can even experiment, if you want, go ahead and put in your calculator, negative 3 divided by 2, and then 3 divided by negative 2. It's the same number. It's just a different way of looking at it so that in this case, I look at it in a way that fits on my graph. Okay, but again, I was going to go down and right. I went up and left.